girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females magic.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gigi, or Monet, whichever one you want to call me, it's okay. But a new video. I haven't recorded one since September. Well, I haven't posted one since September 7th. I know I'm slacking. Look, I am new to this, and I can't believe I actually started. I mean, posting two, that's a record for me. Okay, like I said in the first video, I've been trying to make one since I was 14. Okay, so this new video is not a vlog, and it's not a get to know me. I mean, you might get to know me from this, but this is like a little rating video, but I don't know if I'm gonna rate them because none of them are above a 5 for me. They're barely above a 3, but we're just gonna see. So if you read this title, I am doing a review over Love is Blind season 7. In the way, like, I want to use profanity, but I'm gonna be respectful, so I'm not at school, obviously. Well, from the setup background, I am at home. I came home to vote, actually. I don't know when this video going up, but I hope y'all out there voting, because I ain't gonna get into politics because that's not what this video is about. This video is about Love is Blind season 7. The messiest season, most diabolical. Yes, I'm gonna use that word because everybody keep using them. Yes. Like, I know everybody be talking about, but Lauren and Cameron, that's the only, like, I would rather go rewatch them than to watch another season of this. Even dang, I don't even know what their name is. Because I honestly forgot about them. Brett and who his wife? Hold on. Let me know. Oh, Brett and Tiffany. I forgot about them. Like, it was the last season, and like they had brought them back. But yeah, Brett and Tiffany. And then never mind. That's not what this is about. See, I just keep getting sidetracked there. Okay. So season 7. We get, I'm not going in order. I don't know what order I'm going in, but I'm gonna start off with Leo and Brittany. I'm gonna insert them somewhere. But Leo and Brittany. Leo, he's just annoying. Like, how he come in talking about some, oh, women always judge me off my money, I have all this money. What does he talk about on every single date that we see him on? My money this, my money that, I have a Rolex. So sir, nobody cares at all. And that's not even the worst part. Let me Brittany, she a self-proclaimed trophy wife, whatever. Like, I mean, do what you want to do. I don't really care. Be a trophy wife if you want to. At this point, go ahead. But the way, honestly, I feel like she was dumb and she didn't even really like Leo in the first place. Like, that's not the point. Okay, so Leo was also dating. So if y'all don't know, okay, Love is Blind, they go on dates. Like, they date people through the pods, like, there's a wall in front of them, and yeah, they date through the wall. Love is blind, so they say love is blind. So they're dating or whatever. Leo is in this, like, they're in this love triangle. It's really not Leo because, like, it's really like Hannah, but like, he was dating Hannah. We're gonna talk about her later. Trust, she needs to be talked about. So, love triangle with Hannah. Hannah is also dating Nick D. Suave. No, stop. No, Let me stop. But she's dating him. But like at the beginning, she like couple episodes. No, it's not even a couple episodes, y'all. The way that it was so hard to get through these, like why are we on episode 3 and we still in the pause? Like, come on, like y'all ain't done dating. Like I get it, y'all. Never mind, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't. But anyway, Hannah, she was dating Nick, but Nick is a smooth talker. He is, and I will give him that. He is a smooth talker. So she thought he was playing her, so she broke up with him, went to Leo. But Leo was feeling himself. He had, oh, I got 2 girls, you know, I got 2 dates, blah 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 blah. But you know, Hannah don't even know what she wants. Let's be honest, she don't know what she wants. But you know, she went back to Nick. Blase. Nick told Hannah that he loves her. Hannah told Nick that she loved him. She went there. Her and Brittany, they was like cool in the pod, you know, like they really like, they weren't like going at it head to head, but like they were friends and like they was talking about Leo together. But so yeah, when she went to go break it off with Leo, he's still giving Brittany the runaround, talking about some, oh, I just have to talk to my other date. I don't know what I know what I feel for you, blah blah blah, but I also feel this, blah blah blah. Like, sir, shut up. Just shut up. And all that, like, who? And he was doing it with both of them too. Like, ew, you're disgusting. But you know, I'm on my business. Not really, but yeah. So Hannah went to go break it off because you know she said she loved Nick or whatever. So she said she loves Nick. So Leo's like, what? Are you serious? Da 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 da. I was coming to tell you that I love you, and like if I didn't have this other connection, I would be with you. If you weren't with Nick, I would be with you. Blah blah. Just screaming. Really, he was screaming at her. Like, my God, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that out, but I have to do a little bleep. I'm really trying not to cuss, but it's so hard from the way, like I can't. Oh, here go my nose too. Yeah, that's how deep I am in it. Like, I don't think I ever talked this much on the camera. Okay, hold on. Let me stop. But yeah, so he's like, oh, falling all out the couch too. Like, have some decorum, okay? You are rich and no, not Swat Babe, that's neat. You are rich and have a Rolex. Have some decorum. Anyway, so they all Hannah crying. Well, I don't know what she's crying for. What are you crying for? Like, I'm so stupid. Anyway, she over crying. She's like, oh, I'm calling you back. Blah, blah, blah. So that ends there. That ended the whole episode. I don't even know if that was first episode or the second episode, but it ended the episode. She came back next episode. You know, he's all like in the pods, whatever, and he comes back next day talking about some. Oh no, she actually went and told Brittany, like, girl, he was in there yelling at me, da 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 da, and she was like, oh, I'm so glad you told me. Are you glad? Because what you did after it, I mean, never mind. We gonna get to her. We are gonna get to her. But yeah, she's over here talking about some Leo telling Hannah the next day. He was like, oh, I'm sorry for what happened yesterday. Blah blah blah. Hold on, what he said. But yeah, he was really trying to gaslight her, talking about some, oh, we came to a mutual decision that we're just gonna end this. So can you go back and tell Brittany that we came back to this decision together? Sir, you didn't come to this decision together. You just yelled at that girl. Literally yelled at that girl, talking about, oh my God, bro, it was gonna be you. Da, 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 da. Just disgusting. Anyway, what else? Okay, so yeah, they break it off, whatever. So Leo and Brittany, you know, they having their little date. And it's like, she wrote him this whole like front and back letter talking about some, oh, we were so good, but then you did this, you kept making up your what you call it, your other connection, you kept bringing her up, da 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 da. Why Leo says what he gotta say, and gets on his knee and proposes, and she say yes? What did you not just tell him? Like, what was the letter for? At this point, what was the letter for? Please tell me. Tell me what the letter was for. I don't understand. And I paid attention a little bit, but y'all were annoying, so I really couldn't pay full attention. You know? Then, you know, they have this little, like, you know, they have to, like, once they get engaged, they meet or whatever, and then, like, they go off to Mexico or whatever. So, Leo and Brittany meet. Brittany and Leo meet. And, Brittany didn't even like Leo. He wasn't even the type that she went for. Like, he wasn't her type. He wasn't. Speaking of types, anyway, she wasn't feeling him. They weren't even feeling each other. Cut to Netflix talking about some, oh, Leo and Brittany wasn't the ones that was one of the 6 couples that was chosen to go to Cabo. They went on their own special trip to Miami, and they broke up a few weeks later. We could have told you that, but why we couldn't see? Netflix, somebody, it wasn't in the budget. Netflix, at this point, do y'all even have a budget? The way y'all be scamming off these subscriptions, you don't got no budget. Shut up, y'all dumb. We ain't gonna get on Netflix too much. Oh, and for this season, I really blame Nick and Vanessa. I was gonna say Victoria, because I just know y'all not finna do nothing at the reunion. Y'all never do. The only time you probably did something at the reunion was last season when all that Sarah Ann and Trevor business, I guess. Even though Trevor, like, you had a year to come up with something to say, and you just sat up there looking dumb, talking about, oh, can I leave now? Yeah, get off the stage, because you're just taking up space. And Sarah Ann, I really don't like the saying girls girl, because I think honestly it lost its meaning from the way people be saying it. So that's my opinion. So Sarah, okay, anyway, that's not about them. Maybe I should do something about them, do one about them. I mean, I could. That season was, I don't know, let me know, should I do what about them? Oh, comment, like, and subscribe. Hold on. Comment, like, and subscribe if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you don't, click off. Comment, you know, comment what's your favorite part of the video, favorite couple, even if you watched it. If I made you go watch it, you know, from my little description, let me know. Oh, and also comment what y'all want me to do next, because, you know, obviously this I like talking about this kind of stuff. Well, not reality. I mean, I can do reality, but I can also move into, y'all know this. Come on now, y'all. If y'all watch my first video, y'all know what I'm willing to do. So anyway, I'm done with Leo and Brittany. Leo, you 0 out of 10. Like, I can't even give you no points. Like, you ain't even hit nothing. Oh, y'all like my little ponytail. Anyway, but yeah, Leo, a 0 out of 10. I'm sorry. Like, you talked so much, and like the editing, one thing I will give this season, the editors, like, and the cameraman, y'all was on y'all toes. Y'all was on y'all P's and Q's. Yeah, because like you can physically see when he was talking to the men in the men quarters, they were tired of you talking about your, I want to hear from the other men in the men quarters talking about Leo. Yeah, because you just talk so, how you gonna talk so much about your money? Like, oh, woe is me, I'm scared the woman gonna use me for my money. Well, at this point, if I didn't know you had money, I do now. I do now. Anyway, I'm off them. I mean, no, I'm not. Brittany, honestly, I really would have gave you some cool points, maybe a 3, but you, and this is out of 10. I thought you was finna stand up for yourself when you wrote that long letter and all that pink front and back, but you didn't. You wrote all that letter just to say yes at the end, and then go on to Miami with him, and then break up a couple weeks later. I'm off them. We're done. So, next couple. Next up, we got Steven and Monica. Whatever. Y'all know. Steven and Monica. Steven and his quarter black. I don't know. Like, sorry, what was that? And Monica, what was that? Okay, so Steven and Monica. Steven, you know. Oh. I can't even say white, apparently. Talking about he's something black Africa. So he talking about, in one of the dates he talking about some once I what they thought they were. No, I think he thought they thought they were European, but he like did that 23andMe and found out he had all this African DNA. Oh, y'all like my sticker? That's my man. We go. Let me not, because I'd be here all day if I talk about him. What you call it? He did that 23andMe and found out he had all this African DNA in him. And he talking about, so once I found that out, I went to the public library and did all my research. She's like, oh, really? Cool. Girl, shut up. Shut up. But yeah, so he says, and one of the days he's like, I think I'll hold a title for a cheater. What? Sir, what are you talking about? And if you holding the title, that means you cheated in multiple relationships, not just one time. Multiple. She's talking about I'm so sorry. Why are you apologizing? Monica, you're supposed to be a sister, okay? What? I'm so sorry. Who does that? Apologize? What you apologizing for? Did you cheat? Anyway, and we ain't even out of the pause yet, so I don't know what she was talking about. I think, was her daddy black? Her mama was, honestly, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But apparently she was mixed with something, because he gonna be like, oh, you're such a mutt. A mutt? I mean, he got all this African DNA. Why can't I call him? No, but a mutt? You think I'm finna let you? And she's like, yeah, I'm such a mutt. Girl, that should have gave you an inclination that he was in some kinky right then and there. Cause what? A mutt? And then you just gonna let that roll off your back? Laugh with it? Giggle with it? Hee hee ha ha with it? No, you ain't finna call me no mutt. I think we finna be all lovers and friends. Anyway, so hey, I can't even say you live it, I like it. I mean, you like it, I live it. No, but anyway, he proposed. She says yes. They meet. Honestly, I don't even remember the meet. Like, honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I watched this in 1.5 speed because Netflix don't even offer 2x speed. So and I've never, like, I promise you, out of all the things that I've watched, everything that I have watched, I have never put it in a faster speed to get through it. Because why did I even continue watching LR? It was just like the messiness. I'm down for a little messiness. But then it gets, yeah, they was doing too much. I thought this was supposed to be about love. Ain't none of these I don't know. And we're not even, I'm 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes into this. And we only on 2. Anyway, so they get to their little, I'm talking about that too. But we get to the, Cabo. They talk, I don't know what they was talking about. Oh, they meet the other couples, like, whatever. So, they go back, I mean, I'll make this point. If me and my man, God forbid, we meet other people, we gotta go back to the hotel and talk about them, okay? I mean, I could do that, little chit chat, But, they go back and they talk about the other couples. And I will give Steven this man can talk. But, I mean, he talking, I don't know. Sometimes he needed to shut up. And I'm gonna get to that. But he was just talking and talking and talking. So she's over there eating, talking about some, babe, Oh, he's like, oh, am I talking too much? She was like, yes. I can't even get a word in. And then continues to eat. You can't get a word in. Why are you eating when he stopped talking? Girl, speak up. Speak up. What is this? What is See, I'm telling you, Monica, like she could have been honestly, I don't know if she could have been, like, I was trying to root, because like it was a lot, I will give them this, it was more black people on this season than any other, in my opinion. So I was like, oh, got a little black cast or whatever. They irritated me the most. Not the most, because they were up there. They were definitely up there. So yeah. So at one point, you know, they meet again. I don't know how long this Cabo trip was, but it seemed like forever. So they talking. Steven talking to Garrett, another classmate. And then like wait, what happened? Wait, hold on. Wait, the flowers first. So the flowers, she was saying, oh, I need her love language. I think she said her love language was like acts of service, so she wanted flowers. See, I really don't have no opinion on it. Like, get her some flowers. I mean, flowers aren't like I mean, there's some, like, it depends on the occasion, because Mother's Day, I'm thinking it was almost, I don't know. We're not trying to get my mom some flowers. Them things, but they ain't near $40 if I'm being honest. But like, I get it. But flowers are cheap. You can find some cheap flowers. So it wasn't an issue. It shouldn't have been an issue. But Steven talking about some something. I don't know what he was. Look, I was not paying attention to this scene. Like I said, I really didn't care for them. I really didn't. Once that, like, I lost all the my attention span off them when he called her a mutt, and she just let that thing slide. No. So yeah, so they talking about flowers, whatever. He's like, oh, you're not a I don't have to get you this Gucci thing, da, 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 da. No, he actually said you don't need no Kate Spade, and she was like, no, I don't need any Kate Spade. He said, I'm not one of those Kate Spade girls. Y'all, Monica looked like she wore some Kate Spade, so I don't know where she was getting that at, but I got her point. But she still wanted things, okay? Don't get it twisted. She wanted things, but, you know, I don't know what Steven had going on. So they were at this, they met again, you know, the couples met again. And she's even talking to Garrett, and Monica's talking to the other girls. And then, like, fireworks break out. So everybody go except for Steven and Garrett, because they talking. She comes back. He was like, oh, babe, I'm sorry that I couldn't come with you to watch the fireworks. Garrett's talking, you know, once he gets his point, he like explains it some type of way, blah blah blah. And he was talking about once the show airs, and then he like the way I just switched that up, that's how he talked, like, oh, Garrett, you know how Garrett talks about, da, da, da. And then immediately it turns about, so once this show airs, there's gonna be women in our DMs, like they're gonna be everywhere, da, 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 da. What are you talking about? Like, how you go from this to that? It's not clicking. Like, well, what are you talking about? Anyway, that rubbed her the wrong way. I don't remember what happened after that, whatever they talked about, but I mean, clearly not too much, because, you know, they left and went home. Like, they moved in together, you know, they like share a space, whatever, share an apartment until the wedding. So at one point, I mean, he took her on a date. It was all good and dandy, I think. Oh, they went to go make flowers. No, I don't know, they did something. They went on a date. Get back, you know, it's all dramatic, and I don't know what production got going on with not showing these arguments or whatever, or these things or whatever, but it was getting on my nerves. Because, baby, how am I supposed to make a conclusion if I don't see the fight or the argument? Anyway, it's neither here nor there. So we get cut to a scene, like after they date. We cut to the scene of Taylor, another castmate. She's sitting with Monica talking about who does that, something. Like, Monica's upset. And I'm like, she said I should have known when he was talking about girls being in DMs. Da, da, da. I'm like, girl, you talking about your fiance, or who we talking about? But then Steven walked in like he like they didn't give a care in the world that he just walked in. So he just walked in. She was like, oh yeah, call me when everything went after. I was like, oh, so it's about Steven. Come to find out, Steven was supposed to, like, night before, Steven was supposed to go and go to this sleep study or whatever. But Monica goes through his phone and find kinky text messages. And she was like, the way she was laying it on, she was like, oh, you're disgusting. Who does that? Ew. Like, baby, she was like, you would think, I don't know what's disgusting. You would think somebody was eating feces. Like, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past him because like he kept making jokes about anal. Like, that's probably what he. Anyway, so yeah, she was like something like she was just going off on about the text messages and what she said. Oh yeah, he was like, I'm not gonna deny it. Da da da. I know I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, you shouldn't have. Cause what are you talking about? And she was like, go back to the message. She was like, no, I deleted it because I was so disgusted and I couldn't even see it. You disgusted, but you were just sending them earlier today. Like those were today. Like those today messages. That's what Monica was saying. There was today messages. So how are you disgusted already? Cause you got caught. Yeah, okay. And I will give Monica points. I will give Monica points because she was like, yeah, you're disgusting. You need to leave. You need to pack your stuff. You need to go. And before you go, you need to give me my money. You need to send me my money on the way because I've been carrying your weight for the past few days. I'm like, okay. That little black side came out a little bit, huh? You ain't gonna leave without giving her money. So I will give Monica a shield. Honestly, now that I explained what she did, she just might get a 4 too. 4 out of 10. Steven 0 out of 10 because no ma'am, no sir, no. Yeah. Hold on. Anyway, sorry. Had to get some water because talking about this. Anyway, yeah, Steven and Monica. Anyway, what I want to talk about next because it's so much. Oh, I can't even see because I don't messed up the video. Anyway, it was a lot. It's gonna be a long video. I already know. I ain't mad at it though. Let's talk about Nick and Hannah. It's really not a lot, but there's some stuff I can say. It's just, I don't know. Okay, we got Nick. So Nick is, I think I can only remember. He is a real estate agent, but he played, because like they just talk about this so much. All the other ones I really cannot tell you. Like what can I tell you? Honestly, I don't know. Like their profession or whatever. I can barely remember their age. I don't know. Anyway, I just know Nick, he was he played, because I think it ties in because he stayed with his parents. Like his parents was carrying him. And I know Nick and Hannah were like the 2 youngest ones that was on the show. Like they were like between 26 and 29. So yeah, so he was staying with his parents. And he played football in high school and then in college, and then he went pro for a little bit. And then Hannah quit her job to come on this show. And it's like, cause somebody said, oh, she probably quit her job. So you know what, I'm gonna say that to the end. But yeah, Hannah quit her job to come on the show. She was like, I'm looking for love, so I'm gonna quit my job. Da, 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 da. I don't like Hannah. And it's not even like she said anything wrong. It's the way she went about it. Like, I don't like Hannah. So yeah, so Nick, so you know, they went back and forth because we still in the pod, you know, they went back and forth. She was like, no, I don't, I think you're just using me. I just think you're talking because I tell you. Nick is he's a smooth talker. Yes, he is. So she was like, oh, and she was in the podcast, like, they was like, girl, if you think he's using you, you might as well just cut him loose. So she cut him loose for that one day. She was like, did I make a mistake? And then that she's crying in the women's corner. And then she was like, she requested another date with him before he went home. I think he was going home. I don't know if he was, honestly, because he did have another person matched or whatever. I don't know, honestly, I really don't care. But yeah, so he came back, you know, they start dating again, you know, they say they love each other, you know this from Leo and Brittany. So yeah, so what happened? Yeah, so they get engaged. They meet. So Hannah's like, she wasn't feeling him. She really wasn't. Like, you could tell by the body language. Like, girl was like, and was not looking him in his eyes. She was like, oh, I'm taller than you. Nick is not her physical type. Honestly, I don't even think he her type at all. Like, she not. He not. But she wasn't feeling him, and you could clearly see it. So she was like, yeah, he's not my physical type. She, in her little confession, she was like, yeah, he's not my. No, that's not what she was saying, but like, you could clearly say. Either way, she wasn't feeling him. She wasn't. So they make it to the trip. Honestly. Oh, yeah, so, you know, they make it to the trip. I'm gonna set this up because I'm tired of. But yeah, they make it to the trip, and how about, so they like talking. I don't know what they talking about, but it wasn't really like a good conversation to talk about. So like, they had some, like, they were sitting on the beach, and like it's like little ducks that you ride on. He was like, oh, I'm finna go riding. She's like, Nick, down. You're gonna she country is all get out. Honestly, I don't know if I can say it if I like, people say I'm country too, but I don't talk like that. I promise you I don't talk like that. But she was like, Nick, I promise you, if you go over there, you're gonna give me the ick. Nicky. Something like that. Like, girl, because he want to have fun. Like, honestly, Hannah was just doing too much. And people was like, oh, she's insufferable. Yeah. She's definitely insufferable. I can't stand her. I can't stand her. So, what else? Yeah, so he went, honestly, he didn't care. He did not care. So he went over there and wrote little ducks, and like some older woman, I don't know, I think she was in like her 50s or 60s. She looked good, you know, for somebody who was in their 50s or 60s, but like, I don't think he was, I don't know, people did say he said she was a bad 50, 60-year-old. Little points off that, Nick. I don't know, why would you say that, but mind my business. Anyway, so they was like, so he pointed to her girlfriend. He was like, she was like, oh, you're jealous. And she was like, no, I'm not jealous. Anyway, but yeah, they wrote it or whatever, and he was like laughing. That's what made her mad. So she was mad, and Hannah was mad because once she said she was jealous, he started laughing. And honestly, I can see that. I really can see that, because like, I mean, you see, look, I'm trying, okay? I am really trying. I already know the editing gonna be, I'm gonna have a headache. Anyway, but yeah, I understand that, because don't be laughing. I'm not jealous of you. And what you laughing for? Because you laughing mighty hard. What you laughing for? Anyway, so she wrote some, like, a couple lists down of like stuff she didn't like about Nick. And one that had him like really hot was the delusional. He was like, who's delusional? You think I'm a delusional? Who's delusional? So, you know, they have a little argument about that. But once, you know, so, you know, this is the first time like the couples are meeting up. She was telling the other girls, she was like, I don't know, she said she exaggerated the whole exchange. That she was like, she said She said she why am I glitching? The girl, she's told the other girls that the lady said, oh, you are a jealous bee. Now I don't know if production edited it out, but ain't nowhere in that thing where she said you was a jealous bee. You just wanted Nick to look bad. That's what it was. Like, honestly, we gotta call a spade sometimes. She wanted Nick to look bad. Every time she wanted Nick to look bad. She did. So yeah, they argue with her. Like, they go back to the room, argue about the list or whatever. So they make it to the next apartment. Like, she honestly, I don't remember a lot about them. Like, first argument, she was mad because she was cleaning up, and she was like, she honestly, I don't know what she was cleaning up. She was just wiping stuff just to wipe down. Like, I honestly, she didn't have no job, so she obviously was just in the house wanting to do stuff. But she was like, when did you take the trash out? He was like, I took the trash out, and she's like, why do I have to keep telling you to take out the trash? So they, like, anyway, they was going back and stuff about this stuff, and, like, you know, married people. So she was trying to talk about some finances or whatever. Nick doesn't pay for anything. The only thing he pays for is his car. It's his car and something else. I don't even think it's something else either. Let's just say Nick didn't pay for a lot of things, but like, he didn't have that many expenses. I mean, his parents paid for his living, obviously, and his phone, and his dad helped with the cat. Well, his dad fed the cat, something like. Yeah, he ain't have a lot of expenses, and he didn't know what it wasn't Bitcoin. No, it was stock or something. He didn't know a lot about it. And she was like, so you don't know nothing about this? I mean, how would he? Like, he honestly, and we will say, because Nick, his parents are like religious, like not heavy religious, like where it's like, oh my God, but they're not deep into it, you know? So it's like, he was like, kind of like he was sheltered. Like, he doesn't know a lot, and like, he doesn't, first she said he never had like a lot of girls over, obviously. So when she was telling, because this is another thing, she was telling the other girls, like, he won't, all the sexual stuff that he would not do. Like, she was like, I have to teach him, and he won't even go down on me. Now, I'm not gonna get into all of that because I don't know. I'm not gonna get on. That's not what this is. I ain't gonna get into all that. I mean, honestly, he was sheltered. Like, I don't think he had that many girlfriends. Like, he told you that already. Hannah, you should know this already. So I don't know why you up there complaining to the other girls. I mean, rant if you want to, you know, but calm it down, please. So yeah, but like, honestly, she's not wrong in what she says to Nick, okay? She just, why you gotta be so rude about it? Like, okay, so they, you know, there's this like little after the trip to Cabo, you know, they have a party with other couples. Like, they meet all the other couples, and they meet the ones that they originally had a batch to, but they didn't choose them. So everybody that was in the pods that was communicating was at this one party. So right before, Nick and Hannah was talking about who do you want to see? He was like, oh, I think his other match was named Kate or Katie, something like that. I honestly don't remember her. But she was like, oh yeah, that's my best friend. And she kept saying that so much. Like, girl, how can she be your best friend when you only met her in the pods and y'all were there for like, what, a couple weeks? Now, I don't just call anybody my best friend, okay? And I don't know if I have a best friend. But that's your bestie. Like, she was rocking hard. Like, why do you have to talk to my best friend like that? My best friend. Like, oh, first of all, we get it, she's your best friend, but like, calm down. Like, I don't know, but like, I understand what she was talking about. Like, him and Kate, they were talking for a minute, they was talking for a fat minute. Like, I understand, because like, why are you still over there talking? Now we did hear some of the conversation. Some of what Kate was saying was like, she was telling him about himself, like what Hannah was trying to say to him, Kate was saying to him, but in a nicer way. So I understand, but like, if you got your fiance over there, why are you talking to this girl so long, you know? And then you told her before that you wanted to see Kate. Now he did try to lie and say that's not what he said, but I remember that's what he said. But you know, I'm not gonna say just because I don't like Hannah, I ain't gonna say when she right. He did say he wanted to see Kate, but you know, neither here nor there. So as days go on, she meet his family, and his mom's like, oh, and honestly, I like his parents. His parents were pretty cool. Like, they weren't like some other mom. We will get to that, but you know, they were pretty chill. So they was like, oh, we love her. She has a nice smile. I can't wait for her. If only they knew how their daughter was treating him. Like, Hannah was beating this man down. She's like, because they were trying to cook pasta one time. He was like, wait, how much water do I put in? She's like, you never boiled pasta before? You never boiled water? Heck, I mean, honestly, some people talk on TikTok talking about he was so afraid of being criticized. Honestly, I can see that. Because Hannah... Give me a second, hold on. Yeah, I'm honestly mad that I messed up my first recording. Now I don't know how long this is, but it's gonna be on. But yeah, so Hannah was, what was that? Hannah was beating him down. Like, I swear every move he made, it was a lot. And I will say this one time because he did get her, like, he kind of ate her up a little bit. But so she met his brother. No, he met her brother aside from his family. And like, I don't know why they met like different when he was gonna meet her mom and dad, her other brother, but I don't really care. But yeah, so her brother came. He was like, yeah, Hannah, so she said something. She was like, oh, he put the like the clothes in the dryer. He put them on the bed, so I guess so she could fold them. She was like, why would you do that? He was like, that's the person like you not have of you being unemployed. Oh, okay, Nick, I see you got a little backbone, a little something. Okay. She's like, no, that's not funny. So her brother was like, yeah, Hannah can dish it out, but she can't take it. And I'm just like, yeah, obviously. Anyway, that's not it. So I honestly think because Nick parents that, like, you know, they're catering to him, like they with him to thick and thin. Hannah parents kicked her out when she turned 18. Is like, go fend for yourself. And I really think she like didn't like that, and so she took it out on Nick a little bit. But I'm not a psychologist yet, so I don't know too much, but I feel like she probably did. Anyway, so they meet his her parents, and what Hannah was saying, like her mom was even looking at her like, girl, are you joking? I don't know. Her parents was like, I'm glad somebody is taking you off our hands, which I don't even know if that was really in her hands. I mean, y'all kicked her out at 18. Then she just quit her job. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Hannah got going on. But yeah, and then like towards the end, like it was coming to, I don't know what episode it was, but like towards the end, Nick met her friends, and she's like, she wanted her parents to like grill him, but they was like, no, what are we grilling him for? Like, this is it. Like, what do we need to? But her friends, another story. They was ready. And what she wanted her parents to do, they did that for her. Like, they was going at Nick. They was like, honestly, I don't remember all the conversation, but you know, they was going at Nick. And honestly, I felt bad for him in that scene because, like, get off him. Why are y'all attacking him? And it wasn't even like they were saying good things. Like on some couples, like, you know, their friends would be like, oh, cool, whatever. But our friends, baby, they didn't care. And I honestly felt bad for Nick on that scene, because like, First of all, I don't like for like too many people to be attacking me. Like if it's all y'all, like I feel like I'm y'all pushing me up against the wall, I'm gonna start swinging, or I'm gonna start crying and then start swinging. Like I don't know. Like don't do that shit. I mean, don't do that crap. Don't do that. I don't like that. So yeah. So at this point, you know, I feel like I'm talking too much about them. But you know, the breakup, because they do break up, they don't even make it to the altar. They don't. So Hannah was supposed to go to with the other girls to go dress shopping. Nick was supposed to go with the boys to go see shopping, whatever. But they didn't go. So I guess they texted off screen, was like, oh, we need to talk. So they get there and she's like, honestly, I don't remember the breakup. Like it was just a lot. I promise you, I probably sped it up like I did with all the other stuff. But yeah, they broke up. She was like, she said, he texted her and was like, don't make me look bad. Honestly, I think they planned the breakup before, but they had a film on camera or whatever. But like, yeah, they broke up. That was the end of them. Plus, Nick, he out here posting on TikTok. He all fine and dandy. Got his, he putting that stuff on. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. Like, but yeah, Nick said he bought him a house. He moved out of his parents' house. Okay, we off them. Hannah, work on your delivery, girl. And I think you really wanted to be a mean girl, like Micah and Irina from the last season. Why Micah got a following? Like that girl was something else. Like, I mean, I don't think she was worse than Irina, but like, anyway. But yeah, I think that's how she wanted to be. That's why she quit her job. I don't know. Either way, you know, 0 out of 10. Nick, I will give you a 5 out of 10. I mean, there are some stuff that you need to work on. Honestly, they both need to work on some stuff, but like separately, baby, they do not need to be together. Honestly, they don't need to be in the same room. But we need that reunion. And I'm not holding my breath on the reunion, I promise you. Ooh, that's in my notes. But yeah, I'm not. But yeah, that's off them. I'm honestly going to the people who did. I'm working all the way up to like the altar people. The ones who make it to the altar. But so next, who eventually broke, well, anyway, we got Tim and Alex. Baby, the things I need. What time is it? I'm gonna be here all night. It's 12 a.m. y'all. 12. I'm committed. Let's keep going. But yeah, we got Tim and Alex. Okay. And honestly, they broke up before Nick and Hannah, but like, whatever. But Tim, he's I don't know what Tim is. I should know what Tim is because he talked about his. Honestly, I don't know what Alex is, because she couldn't get a word in. He talked about, and look, I never lost a sibling. God forbid. Like, I hope I don't. But like, he lost his 2 sisters, and I guess they were close. Like, they were locked in. And yeah, he lost. And some people said that he lost them like a couple months before they even like started the show. And I'm like, you probably should have sat this one out. But it's understandable on what he was obsessed with them. Like, and it's like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. And I'm not trying to like. He was grieving and he needed to stay off the show. Like, it wasn't given. Like, he talked about his sisters a lot in the pods. Like, he talked about more his sisters than he talked about more about himself than we got to see what Alex had to say. And I can tell you about Alex a little bit. Like, honestly, in my whole notes, I mean, I could say a little bit about Alex, but I can't. It's more about him. Like, I don't know. So he talked about his sister a whole lot. So, you know, they going back and forth. Like, it was a lot of crying. But at one point, he gave his he gave his sister's bracelet to Alex. And I'm honestly, some people was like, oh, it's so cute, and some people was like, that's weird. And I'm on the people who's like, that's weird, because why are you giving her that? I wouldn't even accepted it, because why are you giving me your dad's sister's bracelet? And it's not like honestly, what, like, if we're married down the line, okay, I'll see that. But honestly, give it to like your kid or something. But like, baby, we just met a couple weeks ago. Don't you think it's a little too soon for you to be giving your dead sister's bracelet? And I want to make this clear, your dead sister's bracelet to this woman you barely even know. And no shade to Alex, but like, you don't know her, so why are you giving her that? Me, I would have been turning in my grave, because why are you giving a bracelet to her? I might cut that out. I don't know. I shouldn't be talking about that, but like, it's like, yo, like, you talking about your sister awfully lot. Like, I could talk about family, but like, it was like every breath he took it a chance to talk about his sisters. Can we talk about something else? And I don't even know if he asked Alex anything about herself. Honestly, I don't, because I don't think he did. Anyway, they end up proposing. He ended up proposing. She says yes. He once they meet, I said, oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, my sister has her own nose ring just like that. Baby, I promise you, every sentence out his mouth, he compared her to his sisters. I couldn't do it. Anyway, we out of the pods, so we go to Cabo. So everything is going dandy with them. Like, I mean, he's still talking about his sisters, but like, everything's going good. So at one point, like, after the couples meet, another argument we did not see. So apparently they got into an argument about something, and I mean, before they even argue, like, Tim was talking about how he doesn't argue, like, he's laid back. Like, once like argument starts to happen, he like checks out, he's done. Like, he don't argue, he does not argue. So apparently they argued. She put her hand over his mouth, and Tim didn't like that. Honestly, he checked out. Like, he packed his bags. He thought he left, but like, he did leave. He didn't leave Cabo, but like, he left the room, and like, he came back the next day, and she was like, I'm sorry, let's try this again. I'm sorry. And she like, what we did know, that Alex, she does have anger issues. Well, she said she had a temper. So I guess that's where the hand over the mouth comes from. Like, but he didn't like that. And I think at one point he was like, my sister would never done that. I promise you, I don't know, but like, it's not funny. They reconcile. It's time to meet the parents. So Alex didn't want to tell her father. She didn't want to tell her father that they like getting married, but like, she wanted to tell him about the experience, because she wanted Tim to ask for her hand in marriage. Blase. So they meet. Oh, in the pods, he wrote a letter to her dad talking about her. Honestly, did he even mention his? Honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, he wrote of her father a letter talking about, I love your daughter. Can I marry her? Blah 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 blah. So yeah, she was like, tell him about the thing, tell him how you met, and then I'm gonna leave y'all alone, and you can talk about, you can ask your question. So he reads the letter to her. Her dad's crying. He was like, yes, I give you my blessing. It was really a sweet moment, but in the end, it's like, why? Because like, once you see the ending, it's like, wow, you did all that, and this is how we ended. Because that's what I want to talk about. Like, all these people, like, they go to the parents, ask their hand in marriage, and then it's just diabolical at the end. Like, it's like, so much happens where it's like, you said all this to my parents, and now we're here. Like, me, if I was a parent, I was like, you had me over here crying for y'all and y'all end up like this. I don't like that. And but yeah, after that, so yeah, everything's going good. So now it's they go and see. I know I'm talking about Tim a lot, but they go and see each other apartments. Like his is nice, whatever. We go to Alex's apartment, baby. It's a mess, and some people okay. So apparently, I got too much storage in my phone, and I can't record on my new camera that I brought because I left the cord at school. So third time, I got cold again. Turn the fan on. Anyway, but yeah. So I don't even know where I left off on. But yeah, we what was it? Alex's apartment. Yeah, they went to Alex's apartment. Now it is messy. It is dirty. Dirty, messy. Honestly, it's a lot. Like honestly, she could have had somebody go over there and clean it up before she went. Like I understand you packing to go on this trip, but then like and you leave a mess. But like that was honestly some of that was there before you even left for that trip. So I don't know too much about that, Alex. But okay, that's nothing. But yeah, people was talking like, oh, I think she's depressed, and this is why. So it's time for her to meet his parents. So they live in Augusta. But they live in Augusta, and they drove 10 hours because they're in DC. So they drove 10 hours, and he made that abundantly clear. My parents drove 10 hours. They drove 10 hours. She talked to them. I mean, some people, like, honestly, I barely watched the interaction. But some people was like, oh, she even had her hands in her pocket when she was there. Honestly, Alex does. She lacks some social things. Like honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna diagnose this girl because I don't know. This is what people have said, like to these TikTokers. But like, I mean, I don't think they too far. I'm gonna spaz out, bro. Like, where's this storage full come from? Like, I don't know. Honestly, it might be broken up into 2 days. I don't know. I'm finna get annoyed. Anyway, they were saying how like she had some stuff, like how she wasn't really. I don't know. But I thought it went fine. Anyway, she said so. He goes and he was like, we need to talk, and it's funny because she just got her food. He was like, we need to talk. So and then I think she had wings and fries too. Like I'd be mad too. Honestly, I would be mad. Anyway, so he was like, essentially he's breaking up with her. And he was like, my parents drove 10 hours and after you met and you turned around and took a nap. You're mad that she went and took a nap? And she's like, I talked to your parents for 4 hours. And after the cameras rolled and we were done, she went and took a nap. Sorry, I'm gonna go take a nap too, because what are you talking about? At this point, you didn't even want to be with her. Talking about you mad because she went and took a nap. Why don't your parents drove 10 hours? Why they ain't gonna take a no nap? Why they still up? And want to be keeping a buck? Your dad looked like he was out of it. And I just know your mama made him drive the whole way. So they should have went and took a nap too. Like, ain't nothing wrong with going and taking a nap, especially after, like, it's not like she knew they were coming and she took a nap before they got there. He would have hated me because one thing about me, I'm going to go take my nap and I don't care. Be mad all you want to. I'm going to sleep. And that's one thing. But like the other thing, he was like, oh, and then like I texted you about your tires or whatever, and I didn't like the way you responded. What was she supposed to say? Like how much enthusiasm do you want this girl to have? Like, it's about tires. So honestly, he checked out on that first argument when she put her hand over his mouth. He didn't like that. He was done with her. He was absolutely done. So yeah, they broke up, and she honestly, I will give him this. Like Alex, she had this nonchalant attitude that she didn't care. And honestly, after that little nap and texting, I would have been like, okay. But some of the stuff, she did have a little nonchalant attitude that like she really didn't want to be there. So honestly, I'm not too broken up about them breaking up, because like it was like he needs to go and heal and talk through whatever he's going through about missing his sisters. Yeah. And Alice just needs to, honestly, I don't know Alice. She needs to go clean the house, donate them clothes if she said she was gonna donate, and get her life together. Cause she posted TikToks or whatever. They funny a little bit, but you know, whatever. I'm done talking about them. They broke up. Good riddance, because honestly, okay, I need to wrap this up for real. So we get to honestly, it's really Ramses and Marissa, but and Bowden a little bit. So Marissa is a military rat. That's all I got for her. I'm kidding, but like it is not really kidding. So that's what her and Bowden had connected over. So that's what, honestly, I like what they had going on. Like, they were cute to me. I mean, some stuff came out about Bowden, and I don't know, she should have picked him or whatever, but in the pause, they were cute, and I honestly wish she picked him. Obviously she didn't pick him. But yeah, they connected over the military thing, and like they had a good conversation. I mean, it wasn't just the military. I mean, it was small things that she was like, oh, I do that too. Like reading a book before bed. Yeah, I read a book before bed, and anywho, but you know, I thought they were cute. But honestly, I just might crash out. This is the fourth freaking time. She was feeling Ramses more than she was feeling Bowden, so they broke up. And honestly, he took it well. I would have been hurt because I thought we had something going on, but he left without a match. Honestly, like I said, stuff came out about him. I honestly don't know, but so you know, Ramses does not like me. Like, he absolutely hates the military. Like, he don't care about that lifestyle. He does not care. And honestly, I don't know why he proposed for Marissa if he knew that maybe she was in the military. Her parents came from military. Like, military is her life. She got friends that's military. Like, I don't honestly don't know. Anyway, they get out of the pods. He proposed. They get up. And honestly, he got them two little things in the back of his. I want to chop them off because I hate it when Trevor Noah did that. But yeah, when he had that little thing in the back of his neck and his head with the hair, I don't like it. I mean, but yeah, I want to cut him off. So like after the pod, you know, they meet or whatever. Honestly, like their connection, I mean, they had good connection, but like they started out hot and heavy on the in the sheets. So I think that's more what they were like doing. So yeah, they have all these conversations, and like after the conversation, like she has to commute. Like she's a law student, so she has to commute. She's also working, I think. I don't know, but like she has to commute. And that was like, so after that, like that's like he's cooking, you know, had that conversation. And after like they're eating, and they was talking about how she was really like, honestly, I'm be honest, like most of they gave me a headache. And it wasn't so much as Marissa, it was Ramses. Like I literally got a headache, that forefront headache watching them. Like it was so much, like the headache was on full blast when I watched them. And so like she was talking about like she would never go back to the military, and she was talking a lot. And he was like, he didn't like it or whatever. But I don't know, like, you knew she was in the military, like, they going back and forth about it. He still chose her, whatever. So it's time for Ramses to meet Marissa's mom. It's like he meets her mom and 2 sisters and a brother, I think. Anyway, I will give Ramses this. Her mom was a bit too much to start off with. Honestly, she wasn't like, I get where she was coming from, but like it was a lot. Like how she was like, oh, if you hurt, and you know that whole, if you hurt my daughter, I'm gonna cut your balls off. Lady, chill. Like, I get that, but like, we on TV, okay? Just calm down. But she was like, oh, I don't like your style, like, because Ramses, he's that, I don't believe in social norms or whatever, like gender norms, my bad, gender norms, something like that. And like he dressed his own way, I will put it like that. Whatever picture I put up there, that's how he dressed. And we this last episode, baby, some people, I ain't got there yet, but yeah. So she's like, oh, you dress like you're in the 80s or something like that. But yeah, his mom was a little rude, but like honestly, I could see where she was coming from. So they haven't, but Marissa was like something about like if she don't approve or something, because she wanted them to get a prenup, because you know she's a law student, she's gonna be a lawyer. So are we gonna get a prenup? She was like, Mom, blah, 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 blah. And you don't have to give me your blessing. I'm gonna do what I want anyway. Cool. So there was a lot of talk with them. Like, I swear, every time they started talking, both of them, every time like they had a conversation, I sped it up and closed my eyes because it was just giving me a headache. It was doing too much. So I'm trying to make this quick before my thing goes out. What was next? Health talk. Okay. So she was talking about, because she was PMSing and she was really sick that week. And you know, I told you they started off hot and heavy in the sheets, and I think like he was getting like mad because he couldn't have sex with her. Like, sir, you do know this is gonna happen. Like, she's gonna have these off weeks and you're gonna be with her through what's the vows? Through sickness and health. So at this point, is you looking like you're just gonna be here for the health and not the sickness. Like, honestly, they talked, I swear they talked like they were in like a political meeting or something. Like, that's how boring they were. Every time they talk, it was so political, and not even like, I understand what she was talking about, like her, like women's health or whatever, but like him, the way he talked, it was just so, just get to the point. Why are we dancing around what you gotta say? Just talk. I didn't like it. Like, that's why it was too much for me. So they going back and forth, and like the scene, like the episode before the weddings or whatever. I really feel like it's been a cut off for 10 minutes. They were talking about something. He was like, oh, she's like, are you gonna invite your this part of your family? He was like, no, they already see me married once. I don't feel like going through them again. I mean, they follow my ex-wife on Facebook. So at that point I was like, so you don't want them to come to the wedding? Like, why did you bring up them following your ex-wife? What did your ex-wife have to do with, oh yeah, he was married before. Anyway, what did your ex-wife have to do with, honestly, I didn't understand that part, but hey, go off. Like, there was a lot of talking. I told you, they just talk. He just talked, and Marissa was just eating it up every time. Like, so we get to the last episode before the reunion. Well, that I just watched, mind you. That's why I'm making this video, because it just pissed me off so bad. And I even posted it on my Instagram. Like, the breakup scene. So he was like, I don't think love is the only thing that we need. Like, I don't think love is the only thing that goes into a marriage. I'm like, what else do you need? But he was talking about how your energy was great and things. Like, honestly, he was telling her that she's too much. And like, and he was talking about I had some phone calls with my sister-in-law and my brother, and they said how my ex-wife is, really hurt by this situation. So are you getting that your ex-wife is hurt and that you actually have another chance for her? Like, and mind you, this is like his high school sweetheart or whatever, so they got married at 25. But what? So like, honestly, y'all, Marissa was in that room boo-hoo crying. Like, honestly, I probably would have felt more upset if okay, but yeah, she's crying. He was like, yeah, your energy was just too much. Like, we started off hot and heavy, now I'm getting time to think about what I actually want. You didn't think about this stuff before we got to this point. Like, at this point, this is the wedding episode. Y'all getting married the next day. Girl, she gonna pick out her dress and everything. She looked just so cute in her dress too. Like I'm telling y'all, crying so hard. I probably would have felt bad if like I wasn't mad in that scene. Like, he made me so mad. Like, honestly, I'm happy that he said this, because like, girl, you dodged the bullet. He was doing a little bit too much, and like, the signs were there, but you weren't looking. So God had to say, Ramses, go ahead and let her know, because I'm glad. But like, the way she was crying, like, I'm telling you, crying like she broke her heart. Like, she hurt. Like, honestly, the way he was saying to her, she said that she was hearing this before. He was like, oh, it's not you, it's me, when you're clearly saying that it's her. Anyway, yeah, broke her heart, and she cried, called her mom. And then in one scene, like, production was being like real petty, but it looked like he was wearing a thong. I don't know if I should show the scene. I don't know if I can, honestly. If you want to go see it, just check it out. Just go on TikTok and be like, Ramses episode 12. But they said it was his mic, whatever. Anyway, it looked a little suspicious, but I think it was his mic. Anyway, let's get to Tyler and Ashley. And Tyler and Ashley, I really should have shaved. I really should have saved them to the end, but I can't. I gotta wrap this up, because Tyler and Ashley, like, they would have been cute if Tyler wasn't such a liar. A liar. And honestly, I don't even remember their pod story. Like, I just know they met. They were cute. Had some cute moments. I think he cried. I don't know. They had some cute moments. Got proposed, got married, went to Cabo. Everything was good with them. Until they got back, Oh, Tyler met her dad, and like, he asked for her hand in marriage or whatever, and her dad started crying, but like, she said they just got back cool. So at this point, but that's what it is. But yeah, come to find out, his little baby mama get on TikTok airing his business out, and there were some other girls talking about he owed them money, like lots and lots of money. Like, I don't know. Tyler's a liar. And so we get, like, this is off like the shows or whatever, but like, we get to, like, they stay in the apartment or whatever, and like, we get and like, he is laying on talking about some, oh, I can't wait to have children with you. When are we gonna have children? Da, 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 da. How long are we gonna wait till we have children? He gets out, and like, he has multiple children, not with more than one person, but like, not one, not two, three children with this woman. Now, she was married to she had a wife, so like, I guess the first one, because honestly, it's a lot, and this is the only way I can explain it. Like, and it's not even my beef with, like, it's just like, I'm gonna get to my beef, but like, he what is it? He gave them the sperm so they can like get pregnant or whatever. But like, the ex-wife came out and said, like, that's what happened. They didn't get pregnant, but like come to find out that she got pregnant another time, so they had the twins, and that's how I came for 3. But like the third, like for sure the twins were conceived naturally, like men and women naturally. So that's not even my beef with him. My beef is with him because like they said like the baby mom be lying too, so that's whatever. But my beef is with him when Ashley asked him, do they know what you look like? He was like, no, I don't, because he said they're sperm donors. Like he was a sperm donor, and they're like, he just donated his sperm. You're a liar. Because she was like, do they know what you look like? He was like, no, they don't know what I look like. Baby, y'all on Facebook, you have, I don't care what nobody say, he has those JC Penney, you know, the ones that your mom that y'all took when your siblings took y'all to the mall and had them pictures. Yeah, he has those pictures on Facebook. Well, he took them down, but you know, they popped out with some more. Like, they don't know what you look like. Y'all got the pictures, y'all got Halloween, like y'all got all these little holidays, and they don't know what you look like. Sir, you're a freaking liar. Shut up. But yeah, I'm the only time, and I don't know if I'm gonna post my little what I've said about her on Instagram, because she's a dummy, and I'm only gonna call her a dummy because she said yes to him. They got married, and I know what I call her a dummy is she's on TikTok talking about why are you complaining about the decisions that I make? And that was way before the wedding even came out. So that at this point, we know you got married to him. You're a dummy. Like, and I can't say you're a dummy like before because like it wasn't out yet. But now that you see it and it's all coming out, I just want to know, are y'all still together at the reunion? Like at this reunion, like, and I know the reunion is not gonna hit like it's supposed to, because you know, because you got Nick and Vanessa asking the questions when they don't know how to ask no questions. Anyway, but somebody said she gives AD from last season, and like I can see that a little bit, but at least I don't know, AD still wanted to marry that little black man. But yeah, whatever. Honestly, I can't go too far on them. I really don't know. I really want to rant on them more, but like at this point, I'm done with them. But yeah, so we got Taylor and Garrett. Honestly, they're the ones that I'm rooting for, because Taylor, like they were cute. You know, they were bonding in the pods over being nerds, science nerds, or biology nerds. Like they got the matching tattoos. Well, not matching tattoos, but they got these biology tattoos on them, and like, just need to say I was rooting for them. So she didn't want to reveal her race. Like she is like, her mom is Asian and her dad is white, I think, or something. But yeah, so she didn't want to reveal her race or whatever. He was like, yeah, she's very calculated. And some people was like, when they was coming out, like I didn't clock it when like he was saying it, because like honestly, I told you like some of the stuff I was not paying attention to, but it was like, yeah, he's giving a little racist, and like I can see that, because what do you mean calculated? Why she gotta be calculated? So I know if a sister came out, I don't know if he would have broke down. I honestly don't know. But Taylor is white, can be white. Well, she does look Asian, but like she's not giving like heavy people of color. Like I don't know. But yeah, so, and they said that his mom was like crying, like when she met his mom, there was a lot of crying, and like they said it was weird, but you know, again, I guess it's the way you see it. But yeah, so his parents has issues with him. Like this is one of their issues. The issue is her family is in San Diego and she wants to move back to San Diego. So I told you y'all that they are in DC, or where else? It's a city, but I can't remember where. But yeah, so yes, his parents want, like, they're sad that he's thinking about moving to San Diego. Like they're close knit family. So that's one of the issues that they're having. But like she's understanding. Honestly, Taylor is the most understanding person on this. Has been the most understanding person on this season. But they hit a roadblock. So that party where all the couples meet, before this party, and like they went on a date. Oh, I thought it was gonna stop, but they went on a date before this party. That same day, like earlier that day, they went on a date. Apparently, some ex text Garrett talking about something, and he told Taylor that he just liked the message. Liking y'all know what like a message is. You see a message, you like it, you move on. That's what he told Taylor. She was like, why didn't you tell me this early? Like, he really should have told her that early. Like, you, before this party, you want to spring this on her. Now she got to be thinking about it. So, yeah. He said he just like it. But why when they get into the party, you know, they're all mingling, and then, like, he get in front of another couple. I think it was Tyler and Ashley. They get another front couple. He's like, oh, I responded, and I said such and such, shutting it down. Now you got Taylor looking over here looking stupid because you said you just liked it. How you go from liking it to responding to it? Like, it really is not making any sense. So that's why Garrett lost some points with me. I mean, he lost some points earlier, but like, he lost points with me when you said you liked it, but you really responded. Like, which is it? Like, show her the freaking, and like, they never show his phone. Like, sir, if you want to put this to bed, show the phone, show your text messages. Like, I don't know how people, it's 2024, we can see anything. Like, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not. So like, Taylor, Taylor is my favorite. She is, because all the other ones, even the men, a bunch of dummies. Like, it's just like the mess, like so much mess. So much mess. So she really still like she was asking the questions that needed to be asked in that time when they was arguing about the text messages. So I give her points for that. Taylor, you stood your ground. Honestly, I really think, like, I'm not seeing like Garrett like did it on purpose. Like, I just think like he messed up a little bit, and like he really like didn't do it on purpose. He was just, I don't know what honestly, I don't know what was going through Garrett's mind, but like, I don't think it was like on purpose. Like, I really think he liked Taylor. Like, I mean, he said she wasn't someone he would go for if they was in the real world and it was at a bar. But I guess, you know, the little, what you call it, having that emotional connection before you see somebody. But yes, Tyler and Ashley, the ones that said yes at the altar. She a dummy. Taylor and Garrett, they said yes at the altar too. I screamed, like, after everybody got like married. Honestly, the last episode, like the weddings, whatever, it was on 1.5 because it was a lot, and I kept pausing and going doing other things. Like, it was the most boring episode ever. But yeah, that's all of them. It was a lot. Like this. Okay, let me make this quick as all. Make this quick. So yes, that's the end of it. We'll see how the reunion goes. The reunion comes out October 30th. I don't know. Like, it depends on how the reunion goes. But maybe I would do a part 2 or whatever. Do like what went down on the reunion. Let me know. Comment that if you want me to do a video about the reunion. Yeah, that's it. Messiest season of Love is Blind. In the words of Shake, love is blurry. Whatever. I'm just playing. I don't know. But yeah. And let me know if y'all liked the video. What critiques do you have? Be respectful about that though, because I will delete your comment, and I don't know. But yes, have any critiques, let me know. If you like this video, let me know. Comment what other stuff that you want me to do. Comment what other shows or movies you want me to watch. I will gladly watch them, and I'll have the same enthusiasm like I have for this video for the next one. Hopefully I will get my camera situated on my actual camera, not my phone. My phone really pissing me off. But yes, like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. Okay, I will see you guys later.